Lately I've been staring at the dark. Turn my inner demons into art. Struggle with the pain inside my heart. Wish I didn't care about what they say. What you want to say, what you want to say, what you want to say, what you want. Say what you want to say, 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 what you want no one.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's well. Looks like we're still in a Euro short. Worked on the portfolio display today, so I'll show you guys that. Hopefully we can get into some trades. It looks like Bitcoin is starting to come alive a bit, getting over the first hump of where it needed to. Our crypto positions are probably looking pretty good. We got into a bunch over the weekend. Let's get into the charts. So ES had a gain here and retest in this upper range. You know, it was valid, but because it's upper range like that, I really don't like playing the longs. This bottom one wasn't too bad to play. Gonna be waiting for new highs, I guess, before trying to take a stab at a short. Bitcoin kind of interesting, and crypto in general. We can look through our positions in a bit. This camera adjusted a bit. All right. Can look through our positions in a bit. But yeah, Bitcoin getting over top of the level that it needs to here, and gaining it with like aggression too. Just look at the 4 hour here on Bitcoin. This is the 4 hour gain, right? And they closed the 4 hour above, so it's pretty good level. You know, just buying a retest even right here right now is not too bad. You have a pretty big stop, but you know, looking to get into longs now at this point is like kind of important, at least for a retest of this up here. And really that's kind of tested already, so you know, we didn't get into leverage longs in Bitcoin, but we did take levered positions in like a whole bunch of crypto, so we can go into that in a bit. Just go see what we got into. We just had a whole bunch of like resting orders right after we started seeing some movement. Yeah, Dixie coming back down into the level, not really gaining this 4, so it's not super convincing that they're not going to dump this more. We're still in a short here on Euro, but you know, yeah, I guess they did gain it here, right? So if they're coming back into the level to hold here, so we'll see if they do. We're gonna clean up all these charts today, I think. Just clean up everything today. I like to get a nice fresh chart, you know. a nice, fresh, keep it fresh. That's what I always say. Just keep it nice and fresh. Keep the charts fresh. Keep it all fresh. Everything nice and frushki. So ES, really not too much to do here or say. Like we you know, if you're not in a position in a long, the entries were off of this, right? So once they gained, oh god, add text. What? Get that out of there. Okay, so yeah, once they gain this, a retest of these levels here was kind of the play. So it's not really a time to be like trying to get long, and it doesn't look like shorting is not going to be looking really good here either, because they held the 4-hour continuation, right? So just going higher. So we'll reassess the situation on ES a little bit later. But definitely just going to be looking for new highs now, and like just a new high. I'm not too keen on shorting it, right? So not yet, anyway. Not until a little bit higher. Can pull the fib on this again from here. This one. You just look at the big time frame on the ES, just so we can really have a good understanding. This one is what we should pull. Just want to have understanding where the fuck we are. Yeah, we're passing the 618 here, so you know, next spot up is like pretty far, guys. I'd really like them to come back down and do a daily retest of something. Would be nice. Tops of the dailies are here. So I don't know. That's really the only thing that I would be looking for a long. Once it gets below that line, looking for a long on that. Can have a quick look at the new screen here, our positions. I'll do a little bit more work on this, but this gives you a general idea of our positions. Let me just refresh it. Need to refresh the crypto stuff. It doesn't pull automatically. So pretty good weekend so far in crypto. We'll see if it continues, right? But we've got some good levered positions on a whole bunch. Hey, another guy asking about viewers. See ya. I don't understand why people like is this really a job that people do? They go on here and they ask people about their viewership, and they try to get them to like buy fake viewers. It's a little ridiculous. This happens every stream now at this point. Anyway, this is the new chart. It's this is the new screen. It's pretty sweet. I put a little bit of work into it. So you know, you can see the 30-day trend line there, and you can see all our positions, and basically it. Not too bad. There's still some other positions I haven't added to this yet. I'm gonna get like I'm gonna put you know, our equity curve on here and stuff, and I'll start adding all my trades into a sheet, so we can see like the win-lose percentage and the equity curve and everything. So be a little bit just good to follow along, I guess, you know what I mean. I'm building small accounts here. Again, I used most of my money to buy villas in Bali, so I don't have much. Like all my accounts are not huge anymore. mean, they will be again, but I have to build them back up again. So we'll track everything here, and we can go from there. All these trades that you see, like all these crypto trades that were up here, they all went out in Discord. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, I highly suggest that. You know, you can find it in the description of the channels or whatever. It's all over the place. So look for the Discord, get into the Discord. Anything when I do my research on, usually on the weekend is when I scan charts mostly. We're gonna scan some today. I'll just try out this stock scanner and crypto scanner. When I scan charts, whenever I see anything interesting at all, I just put it out in the Discord. So there's, you know, so everybody has the same opportunity just to get into trades. Yeah. Basically that. So Bitcoin, like I said, gaining up a, you know, this is a proper level that it needed to gain. So it had a 4-hour close above too. So this is, you know, this is kind of good news for you know, crypto long holders and people who are longing right now. This is what you wanted to see, right? So now at this point, you kind of want to see them hold above this, right? You don't want to see them get much more below that. 56, 57. You want to see them hold above 57. So we'll see if they do. They could just, you know, this could all just fall apart, right? Because they are testing a level here too. Couple liquidity spots to look out for. There's liquidity here. It's taking liquidity right now. So I am kind of expecting a pullback, but really want 57 to hold for if you're a bull. And then the Dixie coming down into the 4-hour gain spot. Let's hope they hold. There is some liquidity under here now that's built up, so you know they could definitely take that. And you know, even taking trades, if they brought it all the way back down to here, this is still legit to take a trade on. So it's unfortunate that's going to be like basically where my entry is already. So it doesn't really make too much sense for me to get stopped out, and then I don't know, I'd rather just like keep the trade because it's not too much right now. But yeah, if it does get back up to entry here, or like clearing out this liquidity right here, these are definitely, you know, areas to be like, you know, looking for trade. You know, not too shabby of an area, right? Really. I'll be right back, guys. Pizza arrived. Let's go. Let's go, pizza. All right, folks. That's it. That is it. So I started looking at this. Just look at our soul position. Too shabby. We're going to be moving stops up in a lot of these crypto positions. Still have a short on this guy. We got shorts and longs going on right now. Really, I'm gonna be adjusting stops on everything. So if we do wipe, it's not gonna be catastrophic. Kind of want this range to hold. I'd give it to there. Yeah. Adjusting stops now. Adjusting stops. And then we are going to be... Yeah, this thing, I kind of expect them to take the liquidity now at this point. We'll see what happens. Decent 4-hour gain on the Dixie, right? So they could bring it a little bit lower, but this is a decent spot to gain. Did test the upper range here pretty good. So they could also fail it now too, right? So kind of how it goes here with these things sometimes. Maybe up, maybe down, yeah. Oops. Pepe is like, there's nowhere really to move the stop. I'm just gonna leave it where it is. This one's not tagged in yet. I don't know if we're gonna get it. This one held the weekly too, right? So I think I'm gonna just take this one off. I'm not gonna be doing that one anymore. A lot of these things are in the good spot, man. This one got tagged. You kind of don't want to see this any lower, right? Like this is it. You need to hold the higher low here and go in this weekly. So these stops now are turned into like very, very small. So it's when you have a whole bunch of positions like that, you kind of have to do that, or else you're gonna lose lots if it goes the wrong way. Matic, we're in. So moving this up now. Lots. We're in lots of these, man. This is another one we could have got into. Gained the 4-hour. Played a lot of these on the 4-hour because they didn't really give this one we're into. Didn't really give a decent signal on the daily like I usually play. So just played the 4-hour one. You know, there's a big weekly level here on almost. So it's good entry on this guy. So Fed we're into, I know. Yeah. So just bringing stops up, you know what I mean? Just kind of mitigating the risk, you know, a little bit. Especially in this crypto shit, man. Yeah, no, I didn't take any. I still have it open. Good morning, by the way. My first one's here. No, honestly, this might get stopped out. Because this is you know, this is pretty valid for a long down here still. So they could bring this all the way back down here. But I like how there's 4-hour liquidity built up here now. So, you know, a move like this could definitely happen, right? Too. They say they do that shit all the time. You always see it, right? Where they take the liquidity and then go. So could see that happen too. I'm fine with getting stopped here. Like I'm trying for a much bigger trade here, right? Not just a small little gain. Like this is it's on the big time frame here on the Dixie. I'm expecting much higher, right? So they came down, they held the weekly, right? And then they gained a weekly. You come down, holding the weekly again, gaining the 4-hour. So just kind of, to me, this all kind of looks like higher. At least higher than here, probably higher than here. You know, holding where they need to, right? So I don't know. They could just fall apart though, you know. It's all. I've been shorting Dixie or shorting Euro though, from like getting in and out of positions, mostly shorting from like here on this. So once this happened, I was pretty sure that my plan always was we're going back up here. But yeah, obviously taking profit targets here and then re-adding here, you know. There was many trades that happened in this leg. Now we're at the top of it. We could be coming to the end of this, but you know, we could also be seeing, you know, much higher you know, dollar. We could come and test this, take the liquidity up here. That's kind of what I think is gonna happen more so, and I think crypto's gonna dump. That's just me. I'm still taking crypto longs. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's kind of my outlook on that. Still short on this. Didn't take any profit targets. I'll take my first one here, and then that's the only one I'll take in this range. The next one's at the bottom of the range. And this might fail too. If this fails, we'll have to look again. And, you know, there's a couple areas up here. I want this to fail here. I'd rather this fail here. Kind of just me. I put some work into the position sheet. Give you access to this again. But yeah, pretty good. You can see the P&L. I got it to pull crypto now. The crypto doesn't update automatically. I have to click this refresh button, and you only get 10,000 pulls per month, but I won't get anywhere close to that just doing a personal sheet like this. And you just need to sign up for an account. But yeah, you just need to hit like the refresh button here, and then it just loads everything for the crypto. For the euro and all the stocks, they all update automatically, but for the crypto, you have to do it that way. yeah, every position that we got into is up right now. I just adjusted all the stops. Everything's not quite at break even, but you know, up. Stops are up a bit to mitigate some kind of risk. You know, if crypto fails here, it's going to go down hard, right? So I'm not going to be like staying in these positions. These are all just leverage positions, except for BTC, that spot. And then what I'll do eventually, I just have to get around to doing it, is I'll put I can put like the win percentage and stuff on here, so we can you know, we can see like the win percentage, and we can see like how many. I'm gonna put an equity curve chart on here too. I just need time to do it. I did this today, but pretty sweet. I like how you can just at a glance you can see kind of where the market is. Like you can see that, you know, if you look at like, you know, Bitcoin, you can see it's 30 days. It's in a downtrend. Pretty sweet. And then honestly, instead of doing the Nasdaq review, I was gonna do the Nasdaq review on the weekends. I think I'll still do the top 50 cryptos because crypto just kind of brings in views. But I was looking at this scanner, the stock scanner. And like, I don't know, I think might play around with this. And I think this can spit us out some decent opportunities, and like more so gets you what you want to see, you know what I mean? This is gaining a daily. I know, I have to play around with it a little bit more. But yeah, this is kind of what I was gonna look into doing today. This sorry, I had it on the wrong screen. This stocks, you can scan stocks, or you can scan crypto or whatever, right? But yeah, so I can look at ones that are like, you know, they've just popped, right? So like they just up 10%. I could look at all the market caps. Or I could look at, you know, midders. Or I could look at small caps. Small caps really move, right? So like you know, sometimes it's good to look at the small caps. So you can look at ones. I want to see ones. The year to date, they're down 30% or more. Look at ones that have some volume at least. This one's up 10%. Let's see. Let's have a look at this. No. I wish I could get these. Wish I could get these all exported, you know, and I can import them into a sheet and then just have a look at it. You know, why does it bring up this every time? Nothing to talk about here. You know, this process is just way too long. Yeah, I'd like it to open up on like one of these sheets. You know, like this is here's one kind of. But this is shit. Not enough volume in these. I have to play around with this. I don't really know exactly what I'm looking at, so yeah. So we need to have a volume thing on here too. To look at it. Something to look at, man. Really, if I can get that, if I can get this tuned in to exactly what I want to see. I can't have a volume thing on here. Volume. That's not volume. I think honestly my time is better spent looking through like trash like this and looking for ones that have opportunity. Maybe not this low. We're doing the market cap, yeah. Need to have a bit higher market cap. $100 million. Try that. It's just something with a little bit more volume. These are still like, you know, cent stocks, and it's not very good. You want to look at like, let's see, manual setup. We'll look at 300 million, 300 to 500. And this is more what I'm looking for. Not this one, but this one's on a 52. This one had a blaster, really. What a blast. Let's have a look at the weekly. This one gained everything, eh? Shit. Didn't even give you a chance. Oh yeah, it did. Give you a chance back here. Totally did. Wonder if it'll come back. Still a pretty good level back here. You know, like trying to find ones like these, I think are just better because, you know, you can find ones like these that are like $3 or $4 and like, you know, I think the it's better than looking at NQ stuff where it can, you know, it moves like not much. Top 100 NQ doesn't really move. Not like some other stuff. Just look at year-to-date ones that are 30% down. You know what I mean? This would probably be like the category to look through, like every one, you know. Jesus, man. Is it really going to be doing this every time? great. And this is one that I found in that scanner before. Just have to play around with this thing, you know, to figure out. So we want to see ones that are down in the dumps, wrecked. No, on a performance year to date, wrecked. Performance year to date, wrecked, and then daily, a little pop. Like Siri, it's on our list. I guess we can just add them all to the list right now, you know? It's 265 here, man. But like, you know, like there must be an easier way to do this, you know what I mean? Instead of going like this and adding everyone to the list and then going into the red list. Not the smartest design, but I guess it works. So yeah, we would just put this on the weekly. Really, what I need to do really is just pay a programmer to just give me notifications when a weekly is gained. That's it. That's all I want. Once I have that in it, then I can just look through those. I can put that out on every market and just look at that. This will be a daily. So this is the setup. Yeah, so like nothing to see here, you know. Siri, this one worked. Siri looks okay. We already talked about this position before. No, but you see how this is way faster just to cruise through these in here. Even if it put them all on this list, just take 5 minutes and put them all on the list. Daily gain coming up here after a weekly sweep. Doesn't look too bad. Hawaiian Electronics Industries. Oof, rough. But yeah, that's kind of where I would be looking. I think this is the scanner right here. I'm just gonna add every one of these to the red, and then I'll look through them all, because I can do it pretty fast, you know. And what else am I doing? Just sitting here. So these are all ones that have 30% or more on the down on the year to date, and they've popped a little bit in one day. So the last day has popped. It's still quite a bit though, right? You need eyes on it, right? So like you need eyes on this shit to see what's going on. But those are the ones that you really want. You want the ones that are in the dumpster and that are making a move to start trend again, right? It's kind of what you're looking for. Let's just add all these to the list. You know, this takes a little longer, but what are you gonna do? Not too bad. And then I can just take them out of the list when I don't want them, or just like run through the list, add them all to another list, the ones that are good. You know, they should just automate this whole process, man. I need to talk to a programmer. This is a bit stupid, yeah. Ooh, I didn't put the market cap in there, boys. We need to redo this from 300 to 500. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's more manageable. That was putting everything in the list. So just remove all these again. Remove. Can I just select all? Select all. Delete. Yes. Great. Red list. So it would just be like boom, 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 boom. And then let's just